Hello, everybody. This is Swamp Thing 1x8. Uh, um, I forgot what I was gonna say. Uh, awesome show. Love the show. I can't wait to watch the episode. Yeah, I've been really looking forward to this. I really like this Swamp Thing too. I don't care if and I don't care if not a lot of people are watching it with me or whatever. I only got like a view or two for some reason. I don't really care because I love the show so much. I just want to do it anyway because I like to just talk about it, man. So that's why I do it. Because if I really didn't like the show, I wouldn't be watching it. I love this freaking show. Okay. So, what happened? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, first thing comes up to my mind. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's right. I was gonna say Avery. First, let's talk about something and Abby, and they finally got to see each other after all this time. You know, I mean, he's a little bit sad because he can only be this form for a little while, but I think he's slowly gonna start realizing that he's gonna eventually choose to be Swamp Thing. I think. You know how that works. I know how that's what eventually will become. He has to eventually become comfortable with being this thing, because he also do more better. He can do more good with as Swamp Thing than he ever could as a human being. So while he yearns for that kind of a life, he's eventually going to realize it's not for me. Hold on. Move this shit that way. There you go. As in, ultimately, it's a sacrifice he has to make, but it's gonna be, it makes him who he will become. I mean, you know what I mean? What am I saying? He will eventually choose to be Swamp Thing, because ultimately the good he can do as Swamp Thing overcomes his selfish desires to be happy. That's the case. That's what it is, though, right? Right? He's either gotta choose to try and find a cure to be happy or be who he is, and it's like the thing in the Fantastic Four. He eventually chooses to be that thing because of all the good he can do for people. You shed that selfish side of you, narcissistic side or whatever. And looks don't matter anyway. Abby loves plants, so Abby and them got to go on a little bit of a date, sort of. We had to heal her from poison, as you do, but walked down and she kissed him. I mean, she was kind of vulnerable in that moment too, because you just like saved her life, but she really does like him a lot, and he likes her too, but you can see he turned away from the kiss. She was kissing you, man, but I get it, you know. He turned away because he wasn't. He's still Swamp Thing, and he's ashamed or he's embarrassed or something. He doesn't have. He don't think he don't think he can. He's worthy of her in that form or whatever. He thinks he's ugly, basically, like the beast. And they don't have reproductive organs or something. I don't know. He just doesn't know how he could possibly be able to. She deserves more than me or something. You get to live a life, and I can't. I'm no longer a human being. So I'm gonna let you go, let you be happy, because I can't. Because I can't do it. So you can, and I care. I don't care. I care too much for you, to put you in to lock you up in this place with me. Something like that. You know what I mean? And that's how I know he truly loves her, though, because he's willing to let her go. The irony. That was awesome though. They got to be together for a little bit and all that stuff. I loved the whole way she kissed him and everything. She just couldn't help anymore. She couldn't resist it anymore. She had to kiss a Swamp Thing, man. But he said no. But he means yes. But he said no. He let her go. And then Avery got freaking rushed to the swamp. Meanwhile, his wife Maria or whatever, she was grooming her next paycheck. She getting the money from the conclave, and she got it. She got it. Woodruff now has full funding to create his serum that helped to waken the Blue Devil, who probably gonna be showing up pretty soon. But there's still a few more episodes to go, right? There's still 3 more to go, so we still got a ways to go. But Avery was taken in the back of a swamp with the sheriff, a Cable, and the son Matt Cable, and to be shot like a dog in the backyard, like a dog, like Yeller, like old Yeller or whatever. She's gonna be shot in the backyard. Is that Yeller? Is that old Yeller? I don't know. Well, whatever. Lassie. It was Lassie, right? Was it Lassie? I don't know. One of those dogs. There was a dog that was taken in the back of the shed and shot, right? It's like that. Like, he was taken in the back in the shed to be shot, but the dog got the gun and shot back. Well, he saw it coming and he pulled out a gun on you, and now the dog is gonna kill you. But then he tells you that he's actually the father of you. Then it twists everything up, and then and then it went in a whole different direction. Okay, well, minus the dog part. Okay, skip that. Let me go back a bit. Okay, so he's on the boat and he pulls the gun out. No, they put a gun on him, and freaking Avery, man, he knew it was gonna come. He was coming, but he still got caught. But even after all that, he's a fighter. I give him that, man. He's a fighter to the end. He got this wicked look in his eye that he's not gonna just stop. They're ready to kill him, and he drops a bomb on Matt that he is his father. Freaking Darth Vader, Star Wars, Luke Skywalker moment, and it twists him up. He don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to say. He's so distracted. Avery is able to get up and leave, and he knew that exactly that they would do exactly that. Was it his boat? Because I didn't know why he knew what a knife was. Must have been his boat, but he used it to trick them long enough for him to get off the boat. And even though she shot him like twice, he freaking survived. And I know the darkening or the rot of watching Darkness, the rot or whatever is gonna combine with him, and we're gonna get, I don't know, man, Super Avery, whatever. And I think that we're gonna introduce. I think the ending will introduce Anton Arcane, the uncle. Abby's uncle or something. Gotta be. Come on, man. Come on, it's gotta be. I want to see some Anton before the end of this season. Something. Just introduce that he's coming to the city. It'd be so good. Let's go watch Swamp Thing now. What do you guys say? Yeah? What do you guys say? What do you say? Let's do this. Let's do it. We got time. Let's watch some Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Alec.
I'll say my neck is. His daddy taught him well, man. He just won't die. In the last episode, I love how he used a knife to like climb on the beach. That was cool. Survivor. He's like, I am here. I am alive.
Who's that?
He's badass. I'm gonna walk out of this, yo. Did he carve his name in? He carved A in there? He's so badass. He's like, I'm gonna walk out of here. We're going to Atlanta?
They're ready
Wow.
and waiting. You know they
Hey,
love
there he is.
Hi. I need you to rush the sample into.
Materia, but the new assistant director started while you were away.
Dr. Arcane, I heard you were on your way in.
Whoa!
Palmer.
Oh my
glad
gosh.
you're here.
I know her.
I've just got.
Harlan Ford.
She was the original Cable in the freaking movie. I think I heard about
The
this.
CDC has
Holy
heard from you
shit.
since you were left in Murray.
Oh, I was just talking about her. Oh, she's perfect. Oh,
All of-
I'm gonna love this now.
Tell my Matt how you're his daddy like you ever gave a shit about him.
And turn him into a monster just like you.
Please, let's hear you, please.
She's gonna turn around and be a monster. I knew it. Oh. He looks so haggard, like he's been out. He looks like he's been out here for weeks. He looks so beat up and dirty. He looks great. He survived.
But this radio silence of yours, it's not like you.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
why they're.
us.
That's why they're. It's a big deal to them
What is it
because
with you in that town?
she's not one to normally not communicate with them. Killed it. Oh, that's what I was looking at.
An abandoned facility on the outskirts of town. A project of this delicate nature requires discretion.
Delicate is means secrecy.
The Conclave's guiding principle, Dr. Woodrow, is to find the best and then get out of their way.
Is that him?
Avery? You
That's
getting
him.
distracted again?
All those memories of his dad are in the freaking swamp. Oh, he shot me down.
Be careful! Dad!
Is that how the dad died? Whoa. Oh, he stood trapped. What is it? That's not Swamp Thing, is it? Whoa. Is it him? Is it really him? I can't be sure. Let's have a little talk, Avery, about why you killed me.
And booze. This is different.
I assumed that the insides of the dolls look like the outsides. Thought that if you looked inside, you'd find little organs and a tiny bloodstream. Earlier today, you asked me what it was about Murray. He's more than just a patient. He's been challenging the way I look at the world.
Does Miracle Man have a name?
Alec Holland.
Holy shit! Did he bring Avery back to his place? Is that the bed? Is that the bed that Abby was on? Oh, it is. Oh man, we're gonna have a talk, you and me. No, leave it. He's carrying it.
Who's there? What's that?
You told me once.
You took my daddy and
To the dad. That was real.
took my little girl.
But it's been damaged.
This swamp is a killer. This swamp.
I like how he keeps his distance. Oh, never mind. He's walking forward. Into the light.
What are you talking about?
Whoa! No, Holland.
You know I have you to thank for what I've become, Avery.
Me?
I can see his genital. A lack of it.
And Jake.
I know that you're hurting, but right now, you need to keep it together.
Because of the whole dad thing,
It
right?
won't be long before people start to
Almost
notice
forgot
that
about
Avery's gone. Man, I swear, I never meant to hurt him. Or you.
And he saw Alec just once, right? Who is that guy?
Right, the guy we saw when we first arrived.
Yeah, okay, he remembers
He
him.
was blown up. I was with you and Murray, remember? I mean, I saw a man with a tree growing out of him. Pure Clyde's pretty odd symptoms myself.
He saw some weird
Can
shit
you
too.
believe me?
Always and forever.
Hell yeah.
And the hell with Palmer. She comes at you tomorrow. She'll have to get through me first. I haven't seen you so passionate about someone in a long time.
It's worth it. I missed you.
Oh God, I missed you too.
No, I don't know about this now. I'll be showing him. You know,
Dr. Edwards.
something bad had to happen.
1 in the morning. Who are you?
Bullshit. Get to the goddamn car.
Oh, he tried at least. Damn. Something had to happen. I knew it. Always find a way to manipulate him.
your reputation. You remember that.
Dr. Arcane.
Oh shit!
I've known about you for quite a while.
Oh, I thought he was talking about
the study in
I thought about Abby.
He's been trying to find a cure for you. Because she cares about you, and you care for her. Don't you?
Oh, don't try it, Abby. What you gonna
Listen to
do?
me, Holland.
Yeah, I can see him. I can hear your mind thinking again. The gears in your head turning.
Green hell forever.
I wanted this.
Be with Abby. And I take care.
Oh, that tunnel away is all you needed to see.
Might be able to help you. His name is Jason Woodthrough. He's brilliant.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. I know what that word means. That's how things change, right?
The swamp would have let you die. I couldn't.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Okay, and I'm gonna bring Woodthrough. I want you to meet us. There's a clearing. It's just beyond the channel. You know where that is?
His eyes are more
Let me
creepy
see
than
yours.
Swamp Things. Swamp Things are red, but there's kindness behind them. Damn. No way. They have all the power.
What's going on? Why isn't my card working?
The sample you brought in, it's been placed on full lockdown.
Don't tell me they've seen this before.
Where's Harlan?
Harlan's been reassigned.
What?
There's been an outbreak of
You watch the evil corporation. You just gave it to the wrong people. Oh, the conclave.
Please, take a seat.
Oh my gosh. They
Not
have.
until I know what this is about.
Wasn't she working for the CDC?
Of course.
I don't have a patient named Alec Holland.
Before you interject, we know he's still alive, and we're full. If Alec Holland, or what he's become, has to be brought in using force, things could get violent. No one's stopping you, Dr. Arcane.
I'm not asking for permission. Stay the fuck away from Alec.
Oh,
You're right.
how dare they have that much
That's
power?
exactly right. Call me, please, as soon as you get this.
He's alive.
Some sort of accident?
I'll leave you two alone.
He doesn't want him to know he's alive yet.
Look at this.
He's gonna know what it is.
I think that he somehow miraculously healed me.
I like him better and better in every episode. These two guys are incredible.
Maria took the meeting. I assumed that you knew, had left the project in her able hands.
Do you think it's possible to cure Holland, to bring him back to the man he once was?
Yeah, why would you want to cure
What the
him?
hell are you talking about?
He's a breakthrough in scientific discovery. At least he asked him. Man.
Regenerative cell regeneration, Avery.
Cell regeneration.
Man saved my life.
And we let him save millions more.
What way to put it. He actually did go ask him though. He did ask.
I've read your work.
Particular piece of mind?
The
Oh
Journal
really?
of
You've heard
Molecular
of him?
Biology. The use of transgenic DNA to
Create no platform.
But can you go back? Can you make me an ordinary man?
So much
They can use that.
ordinary in the world already. Bring you back to my facility.
No. No, I can't leave this place. Who else is here with you?
What do you say? Who else was here with you? Oh no, the Conclave. Whoa, they look freaking old and that shit looks kind of terrifying. Was that with them? The backpacks look cool. Don't mess with Swamp Thing. The freaking spear.
I said go!
What are you waiting for? That's just slow.
Freezing? Is that what that was? They caught the Swamp Thing. That was awesome. That felt like the freaking old TV show kind of shit. Or the movie. He's gone. The Swamp's lost its protector. And he wasn't trying to kill them either. He was just trying to get him to get out of there. He just tossing him around actually. Damn. Oh. Good episode. So good. Good episode. Oh, I wonder how the Blue Devil's gonna be put back into this. My first thought. Damn. My first thought, besides that, is second thought is Avery is freaking amazing. I wasn't so sure about him at first. The character, he was just kind of a rich asshole kind of guy. I don't know. You couldn't be sure which way he was gonna go with it, but he didn't seem like that much to me at first. Every single episode, he gets better and better. And oh man, I like this wild, crazy Avery. You know, after the swamp situation, he comes out all haggard and stuff, and it's like he's a whole new Avery. Or perhaps the swamp brought out the real him. I don't know, but he's. I love how he formulates plans. You can see it every time something happens. His mind starts to turn. The wheels in his head start turning. He is fiercely smart. He's not a scientist smart, but he's he knows. He's a survivalist, and he knows when things are coming against him. He's smart enough to know it ahead of time. Like he said, he didn't make it this far, without, he couldn't smell danger a mile away. And you can see his mind telling how he can use things to his advantage and whatever and stuff like that. And the thing is, I think he actually did mean to help Swamp Thing at first. He was gonna help him. I like that depth. I like that it makes him complex. He was gonna help him, but then freaking realized that there's much more we can do with him if he isn't his. I think that he does. He often says that he cares for people like Abby and whatnot, and I think he does mean it at the time. But then, unfortunately, sometimes it just happens to be that the thing he wants the most, which is his own fame. He wants to be known as. He wants to be a legend. He wants to be. Yeah, he wants to be a legend. He wants to be God itself. He wants to be. Everyone to know who he is. They want to know his name and what he did. And unfortunately, that tends to clash with the things that the people he cares about, right? Abby, Swamp Thing, whatever. Swamp Thing saved his life, and he would have helped him if it wasn't, directly connected to what he was trying to do. But it is, so forget about so screw Swamp Thing. Jason or whatever, Woodruff or whatever, he can be manipulative on his own, man. He convinced Avery to do this. It was too bad. 'Cause I guess they knew that they weren't going to be able to. They weren't going to be able to talk him into it, or maybe if they couldn't talk him into it, then they're going to bring their team. Then what about the Conclave? They were talking about doing this too, but so she's going to think it's them. It's actually Avery. And it looks like, so now we know where the end game's going to be going to. Oh no, wait, that's right. They're heading towards the Conclave anyway. So whether or not, whatever it was, it ends up being the Conclave anyway, because they're all working together. So the Conclave will now have Swamp Thing in their grasp, in their laboratory. Abby's got to go find them with the help of her friend. Oh no, her friend's been captured. I don't know what happened to her. He'll probably be there too. We're all heading towards the Conclave, looks like. I don't know how the Blue Devil's gonna fit into all this. But Avery was so cool this episode. It looks like, I don't think he's gonna become a monster creature. He's just gonna be that human being who hunts the Swamp Thing. And of course, Woodruff can become Floronic Man. But oh man, I want to see more of the guy playing him now because he's so good. Too bad this guy wasn't playing Alec Holland. Too bad he wasn't playing Anton Arcane. The Jason Woodruff should have played. Too bad he wasn't playing Anton Arcane because he would have been an amazing Arcane. Oh, and then we got to see the original Cable. I was so surprised. I couldn't believe it. Because I think I'd heard she was going to be in it, but I didn't know when. And I recognized her instantly. I felt like I was in the old TV show for a second there. I mean, granted, she was in the movie. But it felt like old days all of a sudden. She fit that role. I don't know. Am I gonna see her again? I will probably see her again. I feel like they're gonna do something else with that role. Or it could have just been a one-off, but I hope she comes back. I hope we get to see more of her. Is she working with the Conclave then? How did the Conclave just walk into the CDC and tell them what to do, you know? And I mean, isn't she's supposed to be, she's CDC? I don't know what she is then. Because it sounds like she knew about him being kidnapped, the friend. What the hell? The CDC wouldn't do that. Well, I don't know, we're gonna find out. But I guess that's it, man. Oh, it's so good. I really love this show. Also, I think we got the most Swamp Thing acting we've had the whole season. You know, he actually had to do a whole bunch of stuff with Avery. It was a great scene with Avery. Having the two of them kind of talk their way through everything. Swamp Thing's mad, but he's not going to just hurt the guy. I think Swamp Thing was holding back in the last fight with the SWAT team. Whatever those guys, the backpacks was sick, man. They look like the Unmen a little bit. Like they before they become the mutant creatures, it was those hunters with those kind of stuff. So they were wearing like freezers on their backs, like coolant shooters or something. The backpacks made them look really, really cool, because like they came prepared to fight him. And it reminded me of Bayou Jack from the cartoon. I remember his name. I had to go look his name up. Bayou Jack had that backpack thing that could shoot water, you know, whatever that was, like chemicals or something. I don't know, fresh water. And it looked like that. They were shooting like that kind of stuff at him. And it's so cool. Talk too much. I'm talking too much. My throat's going out. Come a little bit. So anyway, great episode. I can't wait for the next one. You know it. Oh boy, something gonna be in the swamp. He's leaving the swamp. He's going to go to Conclave. Freaking the Floronic Man is just behind them, and Blue Devil. When is he coming up? He's coming back. I don't know, but he will. And I can't wait for all of that. We're gonna have this huge head-on collision with all these people. Can't wait for the next episode. Here we go.